Alrighty, let's get going. G'day, g'day, wonderful people of the world. Hello and welcome to The Bopper Checks Out, Curious Expedition, a game that had been suggested by chat as a bit like FTL, which I love, so it's only like, it was on sale, like $2, I figured I'd check it out. We can be Darwin. 4 whiskey, 3 torches, a shotgun, and a machete. A Scottish soldier. A Persian translator. And a donkey. Marie Curie. A missionary, a hunting dog, and also a donkey. Chocolates. Sir Francis Bacon. He has 50 feet of rope. Every self-respecting adventurer should have 50 feet of rope. Anyone else? Double doggo. Snowshoes. Alright. Welcome back to the Explorers Club, old friend. Have you heard that we're building a statue? No. Boo. Only ever make text move if the user clicks. Word is that you have a good chance of seeing a likeness on your statue. However, I'm afraid to tell you that something blur. You and your rivals have 6 expeditions to prove who is the most famous explorer within our club. Now go explore. Adventure awaits. And behind me is Alexandra David Nell. Certain death? Standard. Tourist trip. Well, let's start with normal. The Cursed Jungle. The Unforgiving Drylands. A friend of yours played a lot of this, Nemi? The Drylands. Presumably they liked it then. Golden Pyramid. Tiki Taka. Or Jungle. Malicious or cursed? Let's go with cursed. You played a bunch, Newt Newt? Was it you that suggested it? I thought it was someone else. After being too excited to sleep, I boarded the ship. The crew had preparations left, so I spent my time on deck, enjoying the cool breeze. Brother Abraham, who has 2 defense, 2 hands, 4 hit points, a capacity for a box, 2 loyalty, a brain, and allowed to rest for free in missions. How do I make that go away? Approached me while we waited. He had plans to visit abroad and begged us to guide him to the nearby native village upon our arrival at the destination, that he might spread the word for God. It was you? Okay. I'm misremembering. Old man memory, forgive me. I accepted, since I would gladly promote and help spread the word of God. Expedition 1. The journey across the ocean brought many wondrous sights of marine life before we reached the land of our imminent adventure. We'd arrived, and it was time to sally forth. Refill our water? I made sure to grab some extra water rations. Careful preparation would be critical to our trek. However, if the Society statue was to be mine, we needed to strike out with haste. What's the ship got? Nothing. I insisted we secure the best possible tools. I had to carefully consider the options and be prepared for the forthcoming expedition. I couldn't shake the feeling that the captain wanted me gone. Brother Abraham marked the location of the village he was inclined to reach on our map. Did he? Where? Over here. Alright. How do I undo? Okay, let's just go there to begin with. And then here. A cave. Can we visit the cave? No. Oh well, let's go to the village that we were supposed to go to. Enter village. We carefully approach the mysterious village. These villagers look like a clan of powerful warriors and protectors. We accompanied the missionary to the village chief, who was a compulsive talker who told us about the preeminent landmarks to set eyes on in the region, including a holy shrine. Yizheb-te Yukzo-mep-tibe. The villagers seemed to be happy about our appearance and welcomed us with open arms. Can we recruit someone? Maybe we can trade? Spear, elephant tusk, a torch. It feels weird to not have a torch. How do I tell how much money I have? Ah, and this is like a dealometer? A mushroom. Berries. Surely we don't need 10 sets of snowshoes in the middle of a jungle. So we'll grab some berries instead. Take some gems. Brings bad luck to your rivals. Hey, Nemi. Earn your points. Okay, I can't have that many noodles. That'll do. Oh, sorry, that many red berries. I settle on a trade with the natives. Done. We packed up the trek and departed. Okay. One item slot overburdened. You could have told me that when I was buying them. Examine shrine. We stood before the temple, comprised of huge stones. Its stone walls covered with ornate engravings. Grand stairs led up to an enormous doorway. A thick layer of sand seemed to surround the structure. We'd found a sacred altar room. It was truly awe-inspiring. Our steps echoed as we approached. We can steal the golden owlhead and the golden slokra. Do I just take both? Take all? -3 standing. We took the treasure and proceeded outside. The whole area began to wither and die. A drastic climate shift ravaged the region, and we were the ones responsible. Okay, and now do I go back to the boat? Presumably we go back to the boat. That isn't the shrine I was looking for. I'm searching for a pyramid. Times were dark, and Quebec was my only human help. It was just a matter of time until we got into an unwarranted argument. I don't recall how it started, but it involved a blunt account of the vastness of the colonies and my father. We didn't speak for the rest of the day. It's done a terrible job of tutorializing anything. Like, it didn't even teach us how to move. This makes me feel like I'm meant to be sleeping or something. They haven't taught me how to do that either. A shaman hut. Our sanity can be replenished by food. Well, that's also helped us be less overburdened. But it doesn't last long. Like, instantly back to 0. Enter hut. We entered a mysterious-looking hut. The place smelled of old, dank wood, with all kinds of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the walls. A native shaman approached us with a wild-eyed stare. Skittishly, the shaman got out a small crate and presented his wares. Coca leaves. A metal cube. A native trinket. We can read extended vision, dry lands, wisdom, something. I mean, it definitely doesn't seem like we're going to need our snowshoes at all. Let's just get rid of our snowshoes. I can't even have one coca leaf for my snowshoes. What if I give you a water as well? 2 waters? 3 waters? 4 waters? A ticket. Multiple tickets. A chocolate? I can trade you a chocolate and 2 shoes. Actually, I don't think you're giving me anything for the shoes. Yeah, it's just a chocolate for that. Fine, whatever. So let's eat those immediately. He began to look at me with suspicion in his eyes. We were exhausted and hungry as the night fell. He approached me with a suggestion. If we butchered one of our animals, never! You will never harm the doggos. He was incensed by my decision. I'll sooner eat you. Or at least feed you to the doggos. New region discovered. An old camp. The constant strains on our minds has resulted in a neglect of personal hygiene. He has a disgusting case of swamp foot. I considered waiting for a few days. Or I can just leave them behind, please. We found an old campsite. The debris of a failed expedition from a long time ago. The rotten remains of an Oriental explorer. The remains were shattered, torn, and strewn all over the camp. It has some trinkets of worth. To our surprise, one of the rotten crates held some valuable equipment. Some whiskey, which we will immediately use. And bullets. It isn't clear whether the bullets are usable with the shotgun or if the shotgun needs separate ammo. But we don't have separate... Like, we don't start with shotgun shells. Let's just take them anyway. Immediately use the whiskies. An elephant? How can we not go to the elephant? Okay, the game wants us to visit that thing. I'd already been resting when I was awoken by a gunshot. I ran to aid him, but I found him dead on the ground, killed by our own gun. Okay, so we've lost him good. He's no longer a problem. Another temple. I can hear rushing water. Sure, let's go in. This one has a waterfall creation. It does not consume weight. And a golden ceremonial dagger. Sure, why not? We grabbed the treasure and hurried outside as enormous fountains of water burst through the ground. We had to run like our lives depended on it. Hyenas? I'd rather go see the elephants. Attack the elephant herd. I will use... You're not even gonna explain how these work? Roll. Gun seems like a good thing to use against an elephant. And dog? Do I just use all of dog? How does this work? The game hasn't bothered explaining it all. Maybe we just use everything? Feels like these are empty and I should re-roll them. Okay, yes, they were empty, and you try again. No! The elephant's hurting the doggos! Roll again. Doggo, doggo. Defense seems good. Rain, I have no reason to think is bad. Well, that's all we get. We're dead. You died in combat. Well, let's try tutorial. The last thing I remember was that our ship neared the shore of our expedition. I was thrown overboard. I need to find a route back to the ship or find help elsewhere. Welcome to the Curious Expedition. Drag the map by holding down left click and moving the mouse. Zoom in and out by scrolling. Move the mouse over fields to see a travel preview. Click on the last waypoint to start moving, or use the travel button. Right click removes waypoints. Move inland. Every time you move, you will lose some sanity. Each move has a based sanity cost. Try to move in longer distances to be more effective. Continue traveling inland. Question marks indicate locations to visit. Through experience, you will learn to read the patterns that surround locations. Move within 2 fields to uncover its type. It's an old campsite. Once you are on or in the field next to the location, you can visit it. Move closer and interact with it by clicking Explore. I approached the campsite. Blah, 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 blah. Search. Blah, 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 blah. Items. Take. You can restore sanity through various means, such as resting or using items. Left-click the chocolates to eat them. Yeah, I understood that, even without a tutorial earlier, but sure. You want me to eat all the chocolates? Native villages are one of the most important locations. Move to the village and enter it. Alright. It's been days since the last time I saw humans. I was relieved to see them. The villagers gathered around me, observing with great curiosity. I breathed a sigh of relief as I realized they were friendly and ordered me to help. And offered to help me in my situation, sorry. Rest? I decided to spend the night. One of the villagers told me he has seen a giant wooden fish. Was he talking about my ship? We sleep and it recovers some sanity. My bedraggled morning appearance intrigued them. Though I still felt welcome, for a moment I considered staying. It wants us to trade. Okay. Offer them all your marbles. I have beautiful coloured beans. You're offering more than you're asking. The deal button has become green. Accepting the trade now will increase your standing. Your standing has been improved. It is time to recruit a villager. So just give away all my stuff. You can inspect the attributes of each character by hovering over their name or image. Ziploy, the warrior. Toyanquib, the warrior. Yosixbu, also the warrior. They all seem to have... Actually, no, you seem slightly worse, because you have less loyalty. And they actually have different bonusy things. Stealth, good rep, claustrophobic. Good rep, stealth, sexist. Good rep, stealth. So the difference between you is you have less loyalty and you are sexist. Well, that seems terrible. And you have more health but are claustrophobic. Well, I don't see a reason to have a claustrophobic helper. It's time to leave the village and continue looking for your ship. The warrior joins our trek. I feel safe here. I consider staying, but I shake off the feeling. We pack up the trek and head out. New adventure awaits. The villagers have told you about a giant wooden fish. The villager has caught up to us. It was the father of Ziploy. He is concerned with the well-being of his child and insists on giving us some valuables to ensure his safety. I had no choice but to accept the offered goods. He simply wouldn't take no for an answer. Okay. You're overburdened. How much you can carry depends on the capacity of your units. You can still move, but the sanity loss is greatly increased. Right-click the torch. I won't need it. Drop it by putting it into the crate. Now that you are no longer overburdened, head towards the question mark. There's a fish? A tiger! You are being attacked. The combat system works by rolling dice and combining them. Hit the roll button. You've rolled stability and mind. There's no valid combo. Keep the mind face by clicking on it. You may re-roll all those you did not keep. You've found a valid combination. Possible combos are indicated by vibrating dice. You selected 2 dice that form a valid combo. Every combo has a different effect. A Mind and Shield becomes Tactical Advantage, which allows you to build up defense. Trigger it. You also rolled a sword. Select it. This one can trigger an attack. You can trigger any combo of dice as long as you've rolled the fitting faces. As you saw, you can trigger multiple combos per round, but right now you don't have any dice left. It is time for the enemy's go. Tiger uses Bite. Oh no, the child! As long as you don't have any dice rolled, you're also able to flee. So far, Decoy. These enemies are a bit too strong for us. Flee. Close. The enemy will now be passive for some turns. Keep heading towards the question mark. Do I need to heal up my friend? That's unclear. You've successfully made it to the ship. Your crew is waiting there. Together with them, I was sure our expedition would be successful henceforth. Thankfully, the Tiger is gone. The compass in the upper left corner will point the direction of the Golden Pyramid. However, its accuracy is rather bad. Explore some more to improve it. There is another question mark. Go and find what it is. Alright. Very good. You have found all the locations within this region. This grants you a region point, which can increase the rank of your units. Click on a unit with a green plus to promote it. We can upgrade Ziploy, Campbell Johnston, or Ardeshir Kammer. We cannot upgrade Mrs. Schmidt. So our native... Our Scott. Poor Mrs. Schmidt. Or Ardeshir Kammer. I'll do you. Promoting a unit will make it more effective and increase its loyalty. Now that you are done with promoting, explore the shrine that you have just found. Shrines are places of the tribes living in the area. You're able to find valuable artifacts, but taking them reduces your standing. You don't have to loot shrines to play the game. For the sake of demonstration, however, do so now. Whoops, this may have been bad advice. Besides negative consequences towards the natives, looting shrines can trigger ancient curses, like this volcano. Okay. Well, I meant to go this way, so we'll go as far as I can see that way. We need to eat some. Let's consume our whiskey. Then head as far as we can reasonably. As far as we can reasonably. As far as we can reasonably. Stop. Go back. Oi! I said go there, game. Explore. Congratulations! Survived the tutorial. Adventure awaits. Achievement complete. There was a golden pyramid enthroned above the landscape. After weeks of travel, extraordinary pride has overcome me. I knew that the name of Charles Darwin would be respected within the community of intrepid adventurers. Success. Golden Pyramid 20. New World bonus 50. Speed bonus 100. Fame to 80. Okay, now we have a bit more knowledge about how things actually work. We can be Rah Rah Rasputin. A charismatic wandering mystic with seemingly magical healing powers can convince natives to join the trek, independent from your standing towards the... So he can loot however much he wants and people will still join you. Capable of healing wounds, increases health regeneration of trekked members. Huang Fui Hong, Chinese folk healer and master of the martial art of Hongga. A heroic adventurer with excellent knowledge of languages and cultures. Let's start off as Sir Francis Bacon. Welcome back, blah blah blah. Here are the people you'll be fighting. Let's do standard. Seems like it's pretty rare to get ice, so Iceman doesn't seem terribly useful. We could go to Australia! How could I resist? I can't, because some woman is going there. Alright. I can either go to the unforgiving jungle or the drylands. I'll go to the drylands. I don't like humidity. Full of anticipation, I make my way to the docks. Blah, blah, blah. There's a message to be delivered to the chief of a village. The lunatic drylands? Accept. I will deliver a letter. Supposedly. Then our boat does its thing. After barely surviving one of the most monstrous thunderstorms I've ever witnessed, we reach the land of our imminent adventure. Refill our water. Check that the boat doesn't have anything. It never seems to have anything. Let's go. It might be favourable to deliver the letter first. The man has indicated the location of the village on our map. Okay. Let's head there. See if we can make our way over to the village. Enter village. Today we reach the village. The people here are apparently a clan of well-trained warriors. It was abuzz with activity. No one was paying attention to us. We walk freely amidst their number, as though there was nothing unusual about us. They observed us with intrigue. They were kind and offered us what they could. I recognize the language of the natives. Deliver the letter. We brought the letter to the village chief. The elderly chief was a compulsive talker who regaled us with stories, including about a holy shrine, which he marked on our map. We're allowed to rest for free because I'm Sir Francis Bacon. Participate? This is combat? No, I failed. I lose standing. But we get our sanity back. Do you have anything that I might want to trade for? Some jewels. Why is it minus 50% value? Mini puppets. Take away fears before going to sleep. And a spear. Well, we already have spears. I can have a mushroom. Let's get some berries and a jewel in exchange for some whiskey, I guess. Certain places like things more than they are. Maybe this is saying that they sell the jewels for cheap? Yeah, they like alcohol extra, but presumably they... Well, I don't know if this means more or less than normal. Anyway, we're happy with that deal. I'm overburdened, though. And we're full of health. Well, that's awkward. Heya. Welcome, Chaotic. I guess we walk a little way and then eat our... No, it looks like we should just throw away our berries immediately, actually. So that was pointless, but oh well. Could we not have recruited someone? Maybe. This is... I'm all of 40 minutes into... Well, not even that. Like 30 minutes into playing the game at all. No, that's not actually... Oh, no, it's a stone circle. Enter the stone circle. We come across a stone formation. Man-made. There are inscriptions etched onto the rock. Perhaps they formed a type of map. Reveal camps, caves, or ruins. When I've got a rope and a torch, a cave sounds like the sort of thing we might want. Go here. I guess we find out what this is. It's the thing we were looking for. The goal was presented to us in the form of a pyramid. We'd overcome all of the events to achieve success. After weeks of traveling, extraordinary pride overcame me. I knew that the name of Richard Francis, legally not Bacon, would be respected within the community of intrepid adventurers. Fantastic! Triumph. Oh, please, you give me too little credit. Choose a perk. Occult Vision reveals the location of stone circles and increases the radius when analyzing them. Fresh Air Fanatic gains sanity when resting in nature. G'day, Amel. And Good Reputation. Start each expedition with a greater standing bonus. I like the sound of that. So I'm defeating Dion, Rasputin, Rasputin. Ooh, but... Oh no, this is me. Isabella Bird is defeating us. Okay. What do these do? They didn't teach us this in the tutorial. Sell? Oh, it converts it into money. Well, rip. Where will we go next? To a forgotten jungle or the Tiki Taka Desert? Forgotten jungle. Blah, blah, blah. The captain tells us about a mysterious box buried somewhere near where we're traveling to. He wants us to retrieve it and bring it back to him. Alright. My past expeditions would be successful, and I was sure to soon see my face on the statue. How will I know which exactly TDS? We need the game to be more like Uma Musume, right? Where the buttons constantly glow to let me know I must click button. Who did I want to recruit? Tim, Timster, and Louis. Who's Louis? I don't get to see Louis here. Dabir Fakuri, the Bedouin. Never heard on it. Liar! Never blob. You're the one who made us play the terrible horse game. Probably a monkey. Okay. So basically, do I want shield, 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 hand, 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 or eye, brain, brain? He has more loyalty. He has more carry capacity. And he has journalist as opposed to desert guide. We're not going to a desert. So fine, we'll look at Tim. It's Louis a doggo! Let's see what kind of adventure awaits us. Animal improvement. An expert saddle builder offered to improve the carrying capacity of our animals. Her price was steep. No. Purchase equipment. So, jungle. A flare? Some bullets. We have got spear. Machete? If we're going through jungle, machete sounds really sane. They only cost 2. Do I need 1 per person? Let's just grab 2 and assume we need 1 per person. A weather balloon. A balloon to collect interesting scientific data. Climbing gear. We've got lots of rope. I don't feel like we need a rope. Shovel can be used to dig things up. An empty canvas. All that is needed to draw pictures. And a scientist's map. A buried box. Okay, if it's buried, presumably I need a shovel. That seems sane. Just in time, the ship was primed to head for distant shores. Let's go. I was deeply absorbed in my studies about this area as we arrived. I knew the place held something special. The ship has nothing. We can have some extra water. Let's go. World 2. Achievement unlock. Reach World 2. How do I tell what Doggo is? Doggo has dog, dog, I, worship, worship? And he doesn't use up a character slot. While our British soldier has combat spirit. Who do I level up? I'm good at fighting and running away, seemingly. So's him. The trouble is I don't know what things combo with what things. Let's level up our British soldier. Promote. Promote this character using exploration points. 0 of 2. I don't have any. And we're done. Alright. We need to head where? The compass is wiggling wildly, which suggests east. So let's go as far east as we can. An elephant graveyard. Or thick jungle. Explore the elephant graveyard. This bleak and foreboding place is in the middle of a swamp, scattered with the remains of long-dead elephants. For some unfathomable reason, many generations of the creatures have come here to die. Search. It has some trinkets. We scour the place. See. It has an elephant tusk. But then I'm going to run out of space. I suppose we could drink our whiskies. Oh, and I misunderstood what this is. So I need to look for this on the world map. Which honestly looks like it's there then. But we should drink our whiskey first. So that we are no longer overburdened. And then head here. Although we've already found something. A shrine. Someone has put human heads on some sticks planted firmly in the ground, and their mouths have been sewn shut as if to silence them. Investigate. We can steal a golden llama. But I'm out of space. I guess I could give up my torches? Also, what's happened to our machetes? How strange. That is all. I will take the llama. There was a blinding flash, and then all was quiet. I've experienced the rapture. It was as if they never existed. Huh? Anyway, we think the treasure is there. I'm, however, overburdened again, right? No, because Soldier Man can carry more now that he's bigger? No, I should be overburdened by 1. I think. Because I should have 2, 4, 6, 8 carry capacity. And I have 9 things. So... no, I don't want the shrine. I want to throw away my... here. And yet now it says I'm fine. Oh well, whatever. We're going to get something else when we dig up his thing, right? After many hours digging, we found the interesting artifact. A mysterious box. We were warned not to open it. Done. Now, supposedly, we want to head essentially pure south. There's something interesting over... now the compass says head pure north. Game? Are you drunk? Let's get close enough to that to find out what it's doing. Drink some water. I'm not allowed to. Examine shrine. We'd have to climb up, use our rope, or use our climbing gear, which we supposedly don't have. So that's just telling you what the climbing gear does in the future. We'll proceed without safety. Use a rope. We ascended the weathered, torn wall without any problems. We look for any treasures. There's another llama. As well as a golden statue. I'd rather stack the llamas I have. That'll do. What a glorious day. This is exactly what we came for. It suddenly felt quieter here, more peaceful. Where did everyone go? How did they disappear? But no one could answer that question. I hope I didn't just wipe out humanity. What does horse enemy me think of llama? I mean, mostly it makes me think of playing The Emperor's New Groove recently in Emma Blob. Is honestly what it mostly does. We should drink some more water. Except it won't let me. Real explorers only need grandmas? I wish I still had my Orma. She was a lovely lady. Anyway, why can't I drink water? Let me bloody well drink my water. Now it says that way, but we've been here. Oh, this thing is being a massive pain in the backside. There's now evil mountains that make our magnet not work. Okay, well, that's not amazing. I guess sucks to be us, but the journey was taking its toll. At tea time, I heard a guttural howl. Tim had been bitten and was bleeding from a wound. It was obvious that Louis was the attacker, as he was trying to hide behind a rock. I could see the blood dripping from his nozzle. Do we care about the dog or the person more? I care about the dog more. I will not get rid of the animal, which upset the man, but also nothing else. Oh, the little icons are saying it will need a rope to go over that. Okay. A cave, but I don't have any torches anymore. Yeah. But we can try and use eyesight. Our eyes would adapt to the darkness. At first I thought we would make it, but then I perceived a thump followed by a scream. I saw Captain Oliver was bleeding. His injury was grim, and he couldn't tell me what happened. We arrive at the remains of a failed expedition, an Italian explorer. Investigate. What have they got? Gems and binoculars. But now we have too much. Well, goodbye water. Holy moly. I guess over towards here, even though we have no sanity left. Anxiety is spread among the group. Tim Timster told us he's been nervous. He dropped something. I'll live without the three... No, he dropped lots of things. He drops the llama and a spear and a water. I thought it was going to be pick which ones he drops. Okay, enter the hut. Ask for healing. He wants payment. Yeah, it lost multiple things, which really sucks. Drums. Mini puppets. Seems like this guy doesn't value anything especially highly. Can I give you water? No. He wants the llama. I don't love giving up my llama. What if I give you the tusk instead? You have a deal. Who do we fix? Him? No, surely we fix our soldier man. Half a dozen swallowed slugs made him feel better. Goodbye. Anxiety was becoming a burden. Tim had become nervous. He dropped another... Seriously? I want to kick you out, you doofus. And yeah, we could make this guy slightly stronger. Sweat pooled over my brow. Warrior Man had strayed from the path and tried to take a shortcut. The tree was rotted and made an ugly sound. As it came crashing down on him, he screamed in anguish, and I could see his foot sticking up at an unnatural angle. Try to attack the tree. Fail. It was too heavy. He screamed in anguish. Can I try again? It was hollow. He was injured but alive. Without access to medical equipment, it was becoming impossible to prevent his injury from becoming infected. It has lots of pus. He was rising. In the depths I knew. I was a pawn. A prawn. But it would exalt me. I just had to find the markers. To touch the markers. Nah. Give up. Let's leave. I can't have the binoculars, but I can have the... Oh, it's a weight thing. Sure. Use your hot air balloon to escape. Yeah, so this time we were screwed over by not... They never, Hail, Boogie. They hadn't previously explained these magnetic mountains that screwed us over. Kind of makes the, kind of makes the compass a bit pointless. Triumph? What do you mean, triumph? We ran away! I wish I had a dog like that. Black market. Access more gear when equipping for the trek. 2 more inventory slots. That sounds huge. And promoting people boosts their loyalty. No, more crap. Gift? Okay. So they're not worth much fame. But it's still better than nothing. The opulent Arctic. The sad Arctic. The merciless dry lands of Australia. Or the desperate deserts of... sort of Peru? How could we not go to Australia? Definitely don't want to go to the Antarctic. After being too excited to sleep, I arrived at the docks. Mysterious box failed. I can't say yes. I did not have the box. He was upset. He cost me 50 fame. Any instruments that we retrieve? Okay. Collect instruments. We can have Sailor Man, who has 3 box, defense and hand, and a flare. He's better with flares. But don't I already have a full set of people? Let's say no. Can we upgrade our doggo? No. We can have new stuff, which, seeing as we are so poor, is now somewhat necessary. Drylands. We'd like water, but we're not offered water. Hmm. Don't really need a machete. Climbing gear might be useful. Let's just grab a lot of chocolate. Oh! Okay, we can spend too much. So... Torches are cheap. Chocolate is expensive. Nothing but chocolate? Nothing but chocolate. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. Do you have anything? No, you don't. Can I have water? Can I have more water? I can just have infinite water. I see no reason not to have infinite water until we... Wait, no, there is a limit. It's not giving me more water than this. So be it. Volcano. There are no volcanoes in Australia. The compass is going wild. Let's head there, find out what that is. Enter the mission. We're welcomed by a missionary. He's happy to see new faces, as he's been alone for a long time. Can I access your storage room? Okay, but no. Can you trade? Yes, he has colourful marbles. He will accept... 1 chocolate is many marbles. That seems like an acceptable deal. Can I stay overnight? He's greedy. We would have to make a donation. No, I will no deal. Greedy priest. Okay. A shrine? Sure. Why can't I... There we go. Something had eroded the trust between Tim Timster and me. He informed me if we should survive the expedition, he would never speak to me again. I mean, as long as you leave the doggo with me, I don't mind. That's fine. Here. And then maybe that one as well. He's the only one who can do vision. Actually, no, the dog can do vision. Let's see if our vision people succeed. Oh no, the person who's going to leave me has been injured. Whatever will I do? Investigate the remains. Some gems, some bullets, a shovel, and a treasure map. Sure. But now we are too heavy, so let's dump some of our water. Good. No, I think we're still too heavy. No, we weren't. I just threw away needless water. It's just that moving is taking a lot more than I thought it would. 3 green in a row, and then a mountain to the left of it. Well, it's nowhere that we've seen yet. Actually, it's 4 greens in a row. Anyway, let's head to this one. We come across a stone circle. Settlement? Or a ruin? Let's do a ruin. Time to move on. Can I upgrade me? No, I can upgrade our captain again. Or the guy who's going to leave me, which seems stupid. Or soldier man. Maybe I need to wait for one more to do me. The compass just seems to be indicating it could be anywhere from here to here. No, stop. Well, that kind of sucks. Head here. A trading caravan. Trade. He's in a splendid mood. He has voodoo dolls. A temple pendulum. It reacts when being close to a blessing temple. It doesn't use carry weight. So this is like a permanent upgrade? A dinosaur skull. The current guy really likes jewels. So I should probably sell these off. The dinosaur skull is kind of cool. We were supposed to get instruments for the man. Do I need 10 of them, though? Well, let's find out. We'll grab all 10. And then, how much have we got left? Can I have the... I can't have the dinosaur. I could probably have a lot of coca. Yeah, I can have a fair bit of coca. Sure. Deal. We eat our new coca. Tim Timster could not shake the feeling that the walls were closing in on him. The compass seems to indicate this way. Which is awkward because it's blocked by mountains. No. Stop. Head to here. Try and see if we can go there. A waterfall. The scale of the waterfalls took my breath away. It was an awe-inspiring sight. Rest. It would be a good idea to stay here. I lie awake listening to the menacing wildlife. It has me wondering if there's a way to foresee the kinds of curses that awaited me when raiding mysterious temples. Okay, that got us 4 days of rest. I would miss the sparkling falling water. We've already got tons of water, I don't need more. But it looks like I could rest even more. This guy swears to stay by my side forever. Okay, we're full sanity now. Leave. He's still promised to go away, but the other two are super happy with me. The compass still says anywhere from here to over here. There's a panther. And I don't have weapon, unless you encounter Captain Oliver himself. Okay, we're gonna have to fight the panther. So be it. Alright. Headbutt. Stun the enemy. Okay, and then how do I... No. How do I do this? Okay, I click there. Then we can attack. Try again. And then defense run. Okay, Panther should be busy being... Oi! You're meant to be busy being stunned. I stunned you. Can vision combine with vision? And attack? Sure. I'd rather try and get an attack in with these two. Taunt. No. And then no, because I want these to be attack. There we go. Attack. We have defeated the Panther, which costs us a standing but gains us sanity because of Soldier Man. And it gives us a Panther pelt. Raw meat. You could cook it or trade it. And Panther teeth, which are crappy for fame, but they're a value item. Isn't that now too much, though? It is too much. Let's eat our chocolate. Okay, and then we head here and we can... Holy moly, that grants a lot of vision. Without access to medical equipment, it was... We can't fix Tim Tim. Oh no, how terrible. Whatever will I do? The guy who's promised to leave me. I'm so worried. There's a shrine. Sand surrounds it. Try and use our high maneuverability. Our bravery pays dividends. Enter the shrine. Investigate. A golden plate and a golden mask. Sure. Can I leave water there instead? Can we do like Indiana Jones, pick up the mask, put down the water, and it won't notice that it won't notice that bad things have happened? There was a drastic climate shift, and that we are the ones responsible. We're too heavy again, though. I should see if we've spotted this for... I think it's here. No. Because it needs to be a single... A single thing. It caused Australia to become even more desert? Yes. If I need to throw something away, I guess it's going to be water. Let's just travel to there and then see how the range of evil has changed by the time we get there. Can we rest again at the waterfall? I don't know. We'll move there and see. Or it won't let me move there. Yes, we can. Oh no, Soldier Man is talking to non-existent people. One more rest. I should be able to cook this though, right? Because we've got a fire here. Captain Oliver eyed me through the bored look of someone of a game aficionado. Sure, he challenges us at cards, why not? I lost and badly, and he doesn't like it. But we've recovered all our sanity. We're gonna have to fight a gorilla? Somehow I don't want to fight a gorilla. But it looks like it's not really optional. Doggo! Sword, sword, sword. Okay, these don't combo. Think. Defense. Is that enough? Can we now flee and the gorilla will... Goodbye, Doggo. Doggo is lost forever. I'm a monster. Here, see if we can find out what this one is. It's a slightly different waterfall. Also, we're level 3. Can I level me up? Everyone's getting infected. Can I level me up? No. So it has to be spent on the people. Okay. Let's go to there. Now... there? Victory. We run out of sanity just as we get to the thing we're supposed to get to. We're the quickest, and we have a journalist, even if he's leaving us. Look at the gaping hole left by Doggo in the team, though. Missing gap. Dynamite radius. Reduced movement cost in rivers. Reduce cost just for traveling. That seems amazing. Isabella Bird continues to sprint forwards. I made some progress. These have low fame, so they should be sold. Like, their fame to fund ratio is low. You think if we keep them, we get to have them in the inventory, so we could trade them next trip? Okay, let's try that theory. This definitely becomes a fame. The fame to funds is huge. And the same with you. Which plops us back into second place. Choose our next destination. Mary Kingsley is unlocked. The Unforgiving Desert, or the Unforgiving Arctic, or the Sad Arctic. I think the desert seems more reasonable. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Tim looked at me of the corner of his eye. He disappeared. Here's the collector. I want to give you a horned flute. And a horned... Oh, yes! Big payoff. We are rich. Rich beyond our wildest dreams. The conservative horned flute investor. Rewarded. That is all. He was delighted with what we'd sold him. Together with his newly purchased goods, he departed the harbour in high spirits. A military chap approached me and spoke of a deserter who had abandoned his post. I could be rewarded if I could bring the coward home to face justice. This sounds like a fight, which I'm a bit more iffy about. But we'll say accept. Find Conrad the deserter. New person wants to join. He is a mountain trooper. We're going to a mountainous place, or at least what I assume is mountainous. Peru-ish. He has defend, defend, help, help. 8 health, 2 carry, 3 loyalty, and extra good at mountains. Or there's an artist who makes paintings. How do you make paintings? Question mark. They haven't taught us this mechanic. Who has think and look. He doesn't carry as much and he's less loyal. We've already got 2 warrior people, right? I don't feel like we need a 3rd warrior person. Let's try the artist. The doggo is dead, so we can't upgrade our doggo. We can have painting canvas for our new artist. So we do that. Colorful marbles to trade. I don't know if these will stack with each other. Is there a stack limit? Ah, 10 of 20. Okay, so it tells you the stack limit. Dynamite. So last time I was punished for not having any torches, but I'm also kind of out of space, right? Only enjoyable to a certain degree. Good old English beans. It's a bit silly that this menu doesn't tell you how much you can carry. Like, I'd really like at the moment, maybe the different color brown here is indicating that I can carry 2 more things, actually. Maybe it is telling me and I'm just being stupid. Could be. So let's try some med kits. And then rope or a shovel. We can have up to 4 more shovels. And then rope. But then I've got nothing to recover our... We could put stuff on the ship and come back. That sounds like insanity. Let's grab all the beans we're allowed. So beans, water. Do I want a rope? 5 ropes. Let's go. Like, is it the same boat between... Then the question becomes, is it the same boat between trips? Or is it that you're meant to, like, go somewhere, come back to boat, go somewhere, come back to boat? Blah, 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 blah. Ship storage. So we could store our stuff. Can we just do our paintings right now? Can I just... And I can put the water in here? Why not? Now, how do we do paintings? Unclear. Do I walk here and then can I use painting? We are currently overburdened. Okay. Sail home. Ah, and you can sleep here for free, which I didn't know. We don't have a gun, so what use is bullet? Let's leave the animal tooths. Sleep. Investigate the noise. Sure, I'll heal the native. We are still overburdened. I have to give up one more thing. I guess we'll store the panther pelt and only trade in marbles. Alright. Weirdly, the compass says I should go this way, out to sea, which doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Head to there. Examine the tomb. The tip of the current pyramid barely reaches out of the dunes. Enter the tomb. Open the sarcophagus. There's a perfectly preserved mummy. It starts to groan and limps towards us. Alright. Help with running. Stabbity stab. Help. Fail. Lee? And then here. Can I use our first aid kit on our guy? Unclear. His wound is infected. Okay, I can heal both of us. And me. And we're done. Alright. A bird and a dinosaur? Question mark. Let's go to there. See if we can see what this is. A mission. I'll accept going to the mission. Can I stay overnight? He says, pay me. Do you like beans? He does like beans. He doesn't like anything other than beans. So he gives us extra value on our bean resting. Instead of being 15, he gives us 30. So we do this twice more. Actually, I'm not getting that much of an increased rest rate because of the paranoid native. So let's just say that'll do. That's almost out of water if we go there. Approach the trader. Trade. Barter. He has native trinkets. This will improve the loyalty of those you gift to. Elephant tusks. Don't seem very good. They seem to have... They seem to be something that you should sell at the end of an expedition. We still haven't worked out how to use this, which is frustrating. Do you value anything I have above the going rate? No. then I'm not sure that I want anything that you have. Maybe the bullets for some more food? And a bit of extra water? Explore the portal. An ancient arch towered above us, a light swirling as its center seemed to form some sort of portal. I have seen this gate in my dreams, says our paranoid man. Let us enter. We walked into a mysterious landscape. Okay. And yet our compass is still saying... Hmm. Can we just go into the portal again? Yes. The game still wants us to go sort of vaguely this way. I'd rather avoid fighting the dinosaur. But apparently it really doesn't like going the way I want them to go. We should stop and eat our beans. We're going to run out of sanity. No, actually, I was getting less value than I... Why can't I eat more beans? Hello? Maybe you're only allowed to use one per time period or something? That's going to use all our water. And then we're out of water. What does the shovel do? We've used it to dig up a treasure before when there was a treasure map. Aside from that, I don't know. So, do we want to risk running out of water? Or do we try and head back to the ship? Or do we fight the dinosaur to get through it quicker? I'm going to accept the fight with the dinosaur. And possibly the dodo. Ooh, it's a cassowary. Our painter is murdered. Well, that's going to be awkward. Help run. Attack, attack. And we've lost our super soldier and our artist. Well, that sucks. Eat the food. De-wound myself. I guess we're throwing this away. Stop. Enter the village. We encounter a tribe that was some form of religious unity. We reach the camp of a nomadic tribe. A man in a British officer's uniform to welcome us. He must be the deserter. He introduced himself as Lieutenant Conrad. Escort him home. He would not be coming with us. Yeah, now my people are all injured from fighting the giant bird, so I guess we're leaving you alone, friend. A thing had burrowed into its ear. He stepped on a spear trap. Eat all our beans. Explore the cave. Explore the darkness. Fail. Continue. Continue. Investigate. A map. You at least... No, I can't store more shovels. So there's no point in this because we're already full anyway, right? Maybe I could try and work out where on the map that is. No. No. The compass mostly says go north. A desert oasis? Yes, please. Rest overnight. I got in an argument with my guy. No, rest more. Investigate the noise. I can't do anything because we don't have any healing. Okay, that's about as full of stuff as we're gonna get. I should refill our water. But now we're too full. These are useless. Especially seeing as we've lost our artist. And it never taught us how to use them. It's just silly. It must be that. But the raptor wants to fight. I guess we... No. In fact, I want to go this way, game. But it says no. Tough. We're going that way. Deal with it. Victory. We've reached a cryptic structure. It seems to be the peak of a golden pyramid. Its body was mostly underground. We successfully comprehend the map. It showed some locations in the region. Maybe visiting them was necessary to unearth the golden pyramid. You're kidding. So it says, visit this, then you can come back here. Which is going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly the same on the way back out. So 8 fights? That seems insane. I mean, I guess we try, so... We go over here, possibly without enough water. Run away. Goodbye, native scout. We will miss you. Eat the beans. Continue on our way. Stop. Eat the beans. Oh, the trouble is someone died, so we got heavier. No, we die. Keep your standing in check and don't overstay your welcome. We'll give it another couple of goes, but not in love. It seems like there's way too much. Like, you need to carry so much more than you're actually able to carry. It doesn't teach you how to use almost any of the things. Let's try starting man with a donkey. Try normal difficulty. We can go to the drylands or a jungle. Jungle. I'll try and deliver your message. Are you gonna tell me where I'm meant to deliver the message? Apparently not. Blah, blah, blah. Water. Water. Ship has nothing for us. We're done. Blah, blah, blah. They have cooked animal meat. Which I can have for nothing? Okay. Give him the letter. They give us some extra standing. Can we recruit someone? An animal handler. Who lets you have an extra animal and increases how much the donkey carries, but doesn't stack, but steals stuff. Absolutely not. There is a sexist person, and there is a water buffalo, which will massively increase our carrying capacity again. Sure, let's be a group of roving animals. Can we rest overnight? We can try and participate. We fail. We get all our rest back. That'll do. Examine shrine. Enter shrine. Yoink everything. We've caused dramatic change in climate. So there. Well, there's a good thing, but there's also something interesting there. So let's find out what that is. Another shrine. Yoink everything. And now go to the exit. Victory. What a cute donkey. What a delight. 2 extra inventory slots. Can move through jungle easier. Or we find bullets constantly. I mean, I like the sound of just carry more crap. Okay, so we were fastest. And now we have to decide what to do with all our stuff. The earrings are actually kind of good for selling. This one is definitely fame. The other 2 are maybe money. And the first thing is definitely a fame one. Sell. Gift. Sell. Alright, do we go to the Drylands or a Forgotten Desert? The Drylands. Blah, blah, blah. We delivered his letter. He gives us an idol. We could have a cultist join us who is paranoid but really likes coca. A mountain trooper who is sexist. Or a claustrophobic trader who can fight. I kind of like the idea of the trader at the moment. Let's grab the trader. Oh, we're going to be oversized. Well, I'm not getting rid of the... Actually, the donkey is worse than the water buffalo. But I like having infinite carry capacity. I probably should get rid of the donkey. Goodbye, Missy Carpenter. We'll miss you. For $50, we can make the buffalo bigger. Let's do that once. And then it gets more expensive every time you do it, sure. Okay, some health kits. Some chocolates. Some gum. No, we need some rope. I wouldn't mind our machete being back at 5. And I guess some chocolate. We're too poor. That's gonna have to do. I can have one more torch. Blah, blah, blah. Water, 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 water. Begin. Go as far as we literally can. A native village. We can level up some of our people. So do we level up our Scot, our translator, or our trader? We cannot upgrade the ox via level up. We can make the Scot gain more sanity by drinking whiskey, which we don't have, so that seems like not the best. Village rest sanity up when we're about to visit a village. Or even better bartering. Don't really think we're going to have stuff to barter with these people. I'm going to take you for the extra sanity, I think. Let's visit the village. Rest here. No, you don't get to have my water buffalo. Steal an idol. Ooh, no, that's a bit risky. Let's just heal up. Do you have any trading? Haggle. So haggle is just a trade item that we get for free that makes stuff cheaper. So I could have some jewels, some mangoes, some horns, some rope, some voodoo dolls, and a spear. Do you like anything I have above normal going rate? They really like my machetes. I don't see why not to get rid of machetes. It's not exactly a very forested area. And their jewels are cheap. How much do I want an extra spear? They also like our whiskey. Some more rope? Let's just grab some rope. Sold. I catch a glimpse of one of the warriors following us. We need to get rid of our spare water. Now we're fine. The compass says go anywhere between here and here. A bottomless pit. I kind of want to find out about that, but game says we should probably go here. The game really wants to go that way. Let's go there and find out what this is. A cave, sure. We have a torch. Only one person can fit in the opening. You're the only one that's likely to succeed. After a while, he emerges from the darkness. He's found the skeleton of a long-lost expedition, as well as some valuable items. More gems, a flare gun, and some replenished machetes. Sure. But now we're over heavy again. Let's eat our chocolates, and that fixes our being overburdened. Then we'll go here. A sacred temple. I could tell that it was a large, special place. Enter. There's a strange liquid in the center of the altar. Intuition tells me that we should drink. Who do I value the least? Surely our Scotsman's stomach is strong enough. He swallows it whole. It has tremendously increased his strength. And 2 extra carry capacity on our Scot. Enter there. Okay, no, there's a mountain range. Also a level up. Also a level up. Sure. But now we are stuck. I guess here, and then we're going to be out of sanity. Drink our whiskey. Head down to this. What is it? We'll find out. It is an overhang. A basic shelter. We do need to sleep. But for some reason this guy doesn't like it. He shouted at us all that not all hope was lost. He said it never give up, and then we cheered and laughed at ourselves. I mean, we've still got multiple loyalty on these people. Can I rest again? Also, there's a thing. I don't need to rest again. Yeah. Maybe once we have 4 loyalty, you get a positive event? I don't know. Head towards that question. Can we find out how you use this? Still no. Attack Panther. Or can I just go there? Explore. We approached an old campsite. There were remains of what seemed to be a failed expedition. Search. There were riches to be found. Some chocolate and some bullet. Sure. But now we're too full again, right? Maybe not? Maybe not. The magnet is telling us about the magnetic mountain, which is frustrating. I would very much prefer the game to not have any magnetic mountains. Okay, so how do we use these spears? Can I just triple roll spear? Spear can be insight or defense. So would I prefer... I'd prefer the one that gives us also shield. Spear, insight. Headbutt. Gun. Sword. Obliterate the Panther. Which gives us panther meat, a panther pelt, and some teeth. Now we are super overburdened. We can heal. Me. The other guy. We can eat our new chocolate. And then we're fine. We're no longer giga overburdened. We have found the target of our travels. Enter the pyramid. Victory. That buffalo is huge! Do we want... Navigator. Increase the gained accuracy to the compass when you uncover fields. Start with a massive standing bonus. Or have 2 recruits per expedition. I think the compass thing, because I really don't like the compass pointing in the wrong direction. We barely scrape ahead of Lovecraft. These are money items. This... These are trading items. Keep. And we didn't get anything to sell to the society. A desert? Or the drylands again? Let's just do desert. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry I don't have your idol, which costs me success. Try and find her husband? Alright. We can have another trader. But aren't I full? I'm full of people. So I don't think I want anything. I think I'm good. Alright. More medkits. Unfortunately, they don't sell whiskey, which seems odd for a ship, but okay. Chocolate, and then we're out. Yeah, sure. Let's go. A shovel? We'll live without shovels. Ship storage. Okay, what do we get rid of? Is there any scripted events where we need one? The only thing I've seen so far is using shovel with treasure map. What do I get rid of? The 9 water. Maybe that's all. Let's go. Reach World 3. Achievement unlocked. The compass says go this way. Oh no, it says go everywhere. The compass is gyrating wildly. Fine, then just go here. Magnetic Mountain can go suck eggs. Let's go there and find out what this is. A trader. Trade. Trade. We've got our barter skill. Now, there was some high-value stuff that we want to get rid of, like this panther pelt and these animal teeth, which makes us stupendously rich. What do you sell on a discount? Apparently nothing. Except treasure maps, but I have no shovels. So I guess the dino skull? So I'm trading 20... like 40 something... funds. Or like 12 fame for something worth 50 fame. That seems like a good fame deal. Allows you to glimpse faraway things. No idea. Improve the loyalty of people. But I've got so much value left. We must use it. Holy, those are expensive. Oh my god, the crystal ball is hideously... I'm not giving up my shotgun, that's for sure. So you're making me pick between the crystal ball and the dinosaur skull? Let's find out about how the crystal ball works. So it says it lets us glimpse faraway things. Do we use it? Does it spend it forever? Is this like use once, gone forever? Oh, it has cooldown. That's a lot of water gone. But it is our longest sensible travel. Apparently the bird is chasing us, somewhat. We're exhausted and hungry. No. Our guy lost to happiness. Good for him. Here, have some whiskey. Become happy. Enter the tomb. We've got our shotgun and we've got a spear. I reckon we can fight the mummy this time. Let's go. Let's use our spear and bullet. Don't mind if you do, says Parabola. Hey, Darth Air. Yeah, okay. This game is... it's not bad, but I'm not willing to say it's ultra good either. Let's go. Spear combos with... that. Do we get better combos with our other stuff? Yes, I get better combos with that. Riposte. Alright. I don't know what these combo with, so let's just keep you safe while we roll the others. Even more shield. And then shotgun. That is all. Our shield was high enough that Mummy did not hurt us. Mummy is only partially dead though. Let's use another bullet. Double attack. Maybe not. Attack look. Attack look looks good. You preferred Renowned Explorers International Society? Yeah, someone was mentioning that earlier. Who mentioned that? Oh well, it's too far up now. I'm happy with that one. And I guess I'll keep this as well while we reroll the others. Fail. Only partial success. It sucks that we never got our gun. Okay, Mummy's turn. Ow. Bullet again. Just attack. There's run and think. There's run and help. And then the mummy is defeated. We have deprived the enemy of any remaining useful items, which is a mummy, which is worth so much fame. Holy moly, that is worth a lot of fame. Now we have injured people, though, so we should heal our people. Heal our people. I kind of like going to there. Maybe this? Hi-Fi Panda was the one? Okay. Let's go there and find out if this is what we want. Apparently the bird really likes chasing us. Rest? Arrest him! Calm people down with some delicious chocolate. Rest again. A bunch of ghosts appeared. They've been killed by unnatural monsters breeding in a nearby cave. If we could kill them, they will reward us. Okay. But they didn't actually show us where the cave was. It's a bit disappointing. Head there. We can't... Like they said, maybe they were trying to indicate the cave is here, but there's nothing but wall in the way. So I'm a bit bamboozled there. Okay, we need to eat our chocolate. We're out of sanity restoration. Cave. Use our torch. There was nothing there. How depressing. The compass insists this way. Level up. Level 2 Haggleman. Go to there. Everyone's grumpy. Well, I don't have any more food for you. I'm sorry. There's a sandstorm, which makes us get lost. Okay, here's the target. Victory. Use our magic ball. We could have used our magic ball again. Enter the pyramid. Success. We're still the fastest. We can have cost down for just traveling. Desert extreme speed. Anthropological studies of indigenous cultures can be created for extra fame. I'm just going to take the move more one. Lovecraft rockets ahead. In fact, they overtake us. Thankfully, we have this glorious mummy to gift to the society, which puts us 4 points in the lead, right? But we have no money. Desert, drylands, a prehistoric island in the middle of nowhere, or the Arctic. Honestly, we're pretty good at deserts at the moment, but how can we resist going to the new and weird place? Full of anticipation, we board the ship. I didn't find your missing husband. These seem like they're bad to take. They just cost you. I had a fleet conversation with a scout. He gives us a treasure map for a price. Let's look at the map. No. No deal. Someone is willing to join, but we're already full of people. So no. The trouble is I only have $1. So we're about to be severely screwed because we didn't find enough money last time. Well, I can't afford anything. Let's go. Take some extra water. I was confident we'd packed enough water. No, I wasn't. Okay, that's all. Oh, I didn't realize we had space for an extra person suddenly. Okay, so we could have accepted an extra person. Oh well, my bad. Maybe we find someone along the way. The guy died after the cave and I didn't notice, then that's on me. More the idiot me. Enter the village. There are lizard people. Okay. Can I recruit someone? None would join us. Trade with them first. Okay. If only I still had my dinosaur bone that we almost had. Surely the dinosaurs would love the dinosaur bone. I'll give you a flare gun. 2 flare guns. 3 flare guns. That gives us 1 standing. Fine. Now can I have a person? Yes, we can have a lizard shaman who has some ability that we've never seen, and look. He is good for reputation. He has mushrooms. And he's good at walking in rivers. In fact, they all seem like that. Ah, or we can have a better version of Mr. Water Buffalo, because he has extra health. But Mr. Water Buffalo has already been upgraded, so Mr. Water Buffalo is the winner. I guess we take the more loyal one out of the 2 of them? He doesn't want to come home with us. But I could promote him. Whatever. And here. Search. Chocolate and machetes. Sure. I don't see why I can't move. Oh, Sulphur Lake. Okay, so I have to go there. New type of ground that we haven't seen before. A giant stone idol. The uncannily crafted eyes seemed to look right at us. It was a disconcerting sight. There are some items by it. We can have some food, a mushroom, and some horns. Sure. This hurts our standing, because they were sacrificial offerings. Oh well. Head here and find out what this one is. It's a cave. I do have a torch. Explore the tunnel. Leave the cave. It's transported us to another zone with a literally active volcano. I guess I head towards that question mark. I kind of need to eat, though. and then head there. Double dino. No. No! He's already dead. Oh, goodbye, our Persian translator. We'll miss you. I'm injured, so I should heal. Explore the springs. A natural hot spring. It's salty, but its healing capabilities are obvious. Our morale was low as we sat by the campfire. I conversed with our lizard shaman about the world back home and its abundance in luxuries. I don't know if it's a good idea, as he seems to be obsessed with this topic. The delicate steam-laced water... No, delicate steam laced the water as we began to leave. We could rest again. Alright. And now we're fully good. Let us leave. This is a question mark thing, so let's head towards it. A cave. We have got a torch. Let's go. There's an underground body of water. Collect some mushrooms. Why not? I could level both the other guy once each. Take all. Could we? I could level one of them. I'll level our Scott up, but I don't want to do the lizard because it says the lizard's going to stay. So lizard sounds like a bad idea. Raptor nest? A cluster of raptor nests. Search. There are some trinkets. Money and food. Well, gems and food. Now I'm supposed to head this way, but it's going to get us in combat with the lizard people. Holy moly, that's a hideous amount of our sanity. Okay, let's be the ones to attack the raptors. Heal! The lizard man can heal! But no one is injured, so that's pointless. Oh well. Gun is still gun. It's a dino world. Yes, we're in Dinotopia. We can either do kick, or... No, we can't. But then why is this wiggling? This wiggles must mean that there's something to combo with it. Otherwise it wouldn't be wiggling. Oh, it's just by itself. Okay, so it's this, then this, and round. Holy moly, they get a lot of attacks. Flee. Heal. Not the lizard man. If he dies, who cares? He's leaving us anyway. And then me. We've found the buried pyramid. Analyze the map. And it's doing the thing we did last time, where it's like, you have to now go over here before you could possibly use the exit. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, the horn has disabled the raptor. But now I need to get all the way there. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I don't think that this will... Also, it only goes a certain distance away. You can't magic vision too hideously large a distance away. So probably to there. Stop. Yeah, the lizard... Even though the lizard has healing, right? He's supposedly unable to fix his own problem, which is... I accidentally clicked the button because I was trying to click on him to show the damage. Well, that's awkward. Let's put him to sleep at least. Head here. The breeding grounds of a raptor pack. Search. We get some machetes, a map, and some ropes. Pretty sure the map says the tile that is on fire has treasure, but that doesn't seem terribly useful. Let's eat our mushrooms. Okay. Maybe the fire will go out. Activate the seal. Now we need to get back there. Eat the other mushroom. And see if we can get back there. We're totally being chased by the raptor. We're being chased by 2 raptors. And they have caught up to us. Run away. Eat some beans. Victory! Victory! Try and convince the lizard man to stay. Success! Alright. Done. Extraordinary! Get an additional support dice. Cross hills easier. More gear when unlocking stuff, but I don't have enough money and I don't have stuff to sell, so this seems useless. I guess the extra support dice. Lovecraft romps ahead. I need the money. I need the money. Lovecraft is winning. Drylands? The Wahomie Drylands? Or the Antarctic? We've never done the Antarctic. Let's do the Antarctic. Blah, blah, blah. Try and get someone? No, we've learned that those missions are bad. We could have a trader. Somehow I don't think we're going to find people to trade with in the Antarctic. Or a journalist. The journalist seems like the go to me. And the doggo. Let's buy... some medkits. Maybe the ability to set stuff on fire if we're going to the Antarctic. A tent? This is new. A portable campsite. Can you use it an infinite number of times? Let's undo these. Look at this. I have $1 left. If I buy that. I don't know what the little symbols mean, though, right? Yes, those. I agree. It's telling you that there are like 2 of these, 3 of these, of 1 of these, but I don't know what the symbols mean, so it's a bit... So, do I want a portable campsite or whiskey? I think the portable campsite. Let's try it. Let's science out what this thing... Well, and 1 torch, because torches are... Can I sell you something? I can't even have a torch. Well, this is going to suck. Goodbye. Refill our water. He thinks we already have enough water. We already have all our stuff. Let's get going, I guess. Reach World 5. Achievement unlocked. The compass says basically everywhere except this direction. Taking water to the frozen zone? Yeah, let's not ask questions. Enter the stone circle. I guess settlements are more useful to me. Maybe the bears will let us walk past them. Visit the station. He has wild eyes and odd scars around his neck. He asks me about tickets. He needs tickets. Use dog sled. Trade. Storage room. Trade. He sells tickets. But I don't have anything of value to sell him. Aside from my tent, which is not traded. Absolutely not. I guess our machete is useless, but he doesn't want our machete, understandably. And I'm not giving up the shotgun. So no deal. We have a dog sled. No. Well, then you're no use to me. A mammoth graveyard. Yeah, we could use our crystal ball already. This is true. It's just ocean over there. Explore the mammoth graveyard. Mammoth tusk. Let's rest and hope that the polar bears move away from us. Rest. The animals do not in fact seem to be moving away from us. Rest. Pack up. They're just waiting? Seemingly. And if you aren't the one to attack, they get a bonus attack round. So I think I just have to attack. Why are these shaking if there's no combo? Oh, because we can just use them. No. Like, maybe that, because his things don't get any better. Yeah, but I don't want the thing that it was, right? I want the other kind. I want brain. I want brain, not eyeball. Goodbye, doggo. We'll miss you. Okay, hopefully that is enough to convince the doggos to leave alone for a while. Rip doggo, rip lizard man. Oh, and we've lost sound. Give me a sec. We'll need to transition to ye oldie method of sound. Yeah. Yeah. This, and then that? No, wrong one. Oh, that is correct. And then you guys. There you go. And now you should have audio again as well. Okay. Head to here. We should use our crystal ball again. I don't want to have to fight the walrus. Also, we're going to die. Maybe we just take our mammoth tusk and say that'll do. Let's try and get there. Stupid walrus. There's our journalist. Flee from combat 10 times. Nope. Well, goodbye, journalist man. Do you lose the stars after the end of the world? I don't know. I would assume that they're per run. Wound becomes worse. Rest. See if the hot springs actually heal us. We get some painting canvases, which we still haven't been told how to use. Rest more. That'll do. The walrus has moved away. If only we had well, you see, Hi-Fi Panda, medicine costs money, but water is free. If I had money to spend on medicine, I would have. Yeah, also we're too heavy now, which is true because we've lost people. Throw away that. Throw away that. Now we're fine. There. Guess here. Here. There. Examine. The steps to the entrance were adorned by spikes as big as a horse. What kind of beast would they ward? When the large portal opened, a gust of wind rushed towards me. It smelled salty like the ocean, but old, like a hidden ancient depth. The surface emitted considerable warmth. The potential source of heat was disconcerting. Let's go in. There's a light source. Was it a stone altar or an impact crater? Investigate. A moonstone, so we can upgrade our Clefairy. Map. Map. Golden Beauty. It seems the natives here adore her, sure. Everyone hates me, I understand. We will eat our food. I'm not allowed to eat more food. Let's lose some water. Okay, now we're good. Head to here. Hello, village. Can we rest here? I don't mind getting hugged by you. We get jungle fever. Steal the idol? Let's go. Success! But we didn't get our actual rest. Let's use our actual rest thing. Rest. Rest once more. That'll do. Head to here. Yeah. His wound is getting worse and worse. We understand. Okay. He does have a medical kit, which we desperately need. We will sell the paintings, which do nothing for us, for medkit. Wounds are temporary. Wounds result in death on the map if you take too long. And I kind of like my hyper-leveled up person, so I'd rather fix him. Temporary until you die. Let's grab a shovel. Somehow I feel like a shovel might be useful here. And also snowshoes. Or do I need the tickets desperately? How much is the dog sled thing? It doesn't say how many. Let's just buy a set of tickets. Hey, Alaka Turbo. Sell the paintings. Buy the med kits. I'll give you a machete and then you're happy. Dog sled. Travel to C76. Can we find out where that is? Is that this one? No. It's not that one either. So it's presumably somewhere we haven't been. You know what? Let's allow it. What? It said... Didn't it say 76? Oh well, let's do this question mark. And yes, we should probably use our magical crystal ball. Explore. Search the mammoth bones. We get more mammoth bits. Excellent news, we should sleep. Wait, where's our tent? Our tent is gone? It seemed like it was infinite uses. Oh well. Enter the pyramid. We need a second moonstone. Oh, I left it set up. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. Fortified campsite. Well, that's my bad. Live and learn. So I need to find a second one of those things. If we want to succeed. Nope, I think we are going to nope out of here. We'll just take our statues and mammoths and let's go. Oh, actually, first I should heal. Now we should leave. No, I'm not giving up the water buffalo. Never. Ready the balloon. So this, the mammoth things, this, that, because it's non-refundable. I'm allowed the things that have no weight for all the use they are. And that's all. It hurts to leave behind our gun. Sucks, but it's gonna have to be done. What does the tome do? It's apparently sellable. 2 extra units per expedition. Free gun all the time. Nature sanity +5. Gun. Lovecraft romps away. Okay. These ones are money. That one is fame. You are also fame. Which puts us back in second place. We can go to the Dino Lands again. Have we played the mid-90s Where is Carmen Sandiego games? We have played one. We've played Where in Europe is Carmen Sandiego? With the ludicrousness of, what was it? Someone has stolen the Pagoda Mosque. Give me a sec. I can find that. Here, dictators. Where in Europe is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah. The Bagova Mosque has been stolen by a masked man. Was a little bit funny. How you steal an entire mosque. Like, is the masked person doing some Tropico 5 level yoinking of national monuments? It's literally the only place we have to go. I'm sorry, I don't really want your treasure map. Okay, we can have a cultist or a mountain trooper. He likes coca. Or he hates small spaces, but is good at traversing hills. The healthier person. Alright, we do have some money. Big gun. It's going to leave us poor. Medkit. Some beans. Two less beans, one more medkit. That's all we can afford. And then 2 torches. No, the torches have gotten more expensive. 1 less bean. That's all we can afford. Ugh. Tropico 7 is planned soon. water. Water, 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 water. Done. Actually, did we store anything there? No. You could bank level ups. Scottish man definitely gets our level up. And I guess there's no reason not to do you. We do have a torch for the cave. Explore the tunnel. Is it going to be a teleporting cave? Yes, it's a teleporting cave. The compass is saying everywhere except pure south. The giant mushrooms. Yeah, we could crystal ball somewhere. Search. TNT, ropes, and some paintings, sure. But now there are some raptors nearby. Crystal ball there. Flee. I can't get to that because it's blocked by the sulfur. So I guess we go to that one. Rest at the springs. Our Scott screamed at a bug for being too small. Okay. I should watch him. Rest again. Apparently we've gone crazy and we think the other two are sleeping together and laughing at us. And I don't see a reason not to go back to absolutely full sanity before we continue. Then let's head there. A slaver camp. Sell unit? I can sell my people! How much do we need our recently joined trooper? Inspect the slaves. The warrior looks the best to me. They are expensive. I don't need these paintings. I could get rid of our Eagle Scout thing. That seems like a fine deal. He also has this, a statuette. Apparently he really values water? No, he just wants to charge you out the nose for water. He's not willing to buy water. Well, that sucks. Thought we were suddenly rich beyond our wildest dreams because we had water. No, I don't think I'm willing to get rid of anything then. That is all. I'd rather the person here that's good at combat level up than the scout man. Activate the seal. Find out what that one does. Examine the shrine. Try our luck with climbing. Success. Investigate the altar. Yoink everything. It blew up some mountains? I can't get to wherever that is unless I use the dynamite on the mountains, maybe? Let's eat a beans. Go there. Try blowing up the mountains. Explore the cave. Nikola Tesla unlocked. Explore. Fail. Continue. The mountain trooper has had a heart attack. Mushrooms. Why not? We are now overfull. Let's eat our beans. Then we are no longer overfull. And it's kind of time to leave, because we've run out of... We've run out of stuff and people are starting to steal stuff. I was kind of hoping it would also count as food in the sense of giving us some more of this. Just had a little bit more. Okay, I don't want to fight the raptors. We're noping out. That is all. Wait, really? That hurts. So all we're going to be getting from this is that, but... C'est la vie. Lovecraft was successful. Yes, this is the last world. So we gift it. You have come forth. Failing his ultimate goal. Until the very end, he would be reminded of failing his ultimate goal. Our soldier returned home and lived a secluded life. He released memoirs that allowed him to be financially comfortable. He became obsessed with haunting nightmares about a hidden mysterious pyramid and was never heard from again. The strain of her adventures left a scar on her mind. During her late life, she was also obsessed with... Okay, they're obsessed with the... We beat up the mummy and sold the mummy's body. Seems like the mummy's curse ended up getting us all. How long do the credits go? Do 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 do. Apparently the credits go forever. There is no end of credits. You just hit return. I don't know. I don't mind the normal loop so much for the first, like, 2 places, but then once you have to start visiting Thing 1 to open the final thing that you're meant to get to, it gets annoying. Especially if you didn't know that a priori. And then the next time you need to visit 2 weird places to collect 2 moonstones to unlock the way forward. It gets to be a bit much per single trip. Especially given how little you can carry. There also seems to be a lot of, like, do you get lucky and find the crystal ball or the tent or something? The fights also seem really, like, the fights murder you. You can maybe have 1 reasonable or 2 reasonable fights, especially if you've got some disposable items to use for them. But otherwise, pack of dinos or pack of doggos will just insta-kill you. Nah, no promises, Hi-Fi Panda there. This was suggested by chat. It was $2. For $2, we've gotten a night's entertainment out of it. That's not terrible. And yeah, like, if you're traveling through the jungle, I think you should still be using water. I agree there as well, Chaotic Good. It only ever really used water when, drylands and desert? I feel like food and water management should be more of it. It had okay music. I didn't mind the writing. Maybe a bit too supernatural and aliens. I can live with the mummy. The mummy is kind of fitting for the exploring thing, but... like, the Dinotopia and stuff is a little bit much for me. It takes it out of being an actual explorer into a, like... hyper-fiction, sci-fi, fantasy sort of settings thing. Which I suppose you could argue it is already because all these people are nominally alive at the same time. Like, I don't know how many of these people were actually alive at the same time. I don't think this person is, I don't think the ancient Chinese folk hero is alive at the same time as Ra Rasputin and Charles Darwin, so you could argue there's already some anachronistic hypocrisy going on there. To have Hua Fei Hong competing in a exploration society against Sir Richard Francis Burton and Marie Curie. Well, for $2, it was alright for one evening's entertainment. Alright. Alright. And methinks that will be it for me for tonight. A short day, I know. But sometimes short days happen, so... tomorrow, Sell-Out Sunday, we shall be playing another horrendous Sell-Out game. What are the options that are on the plate? We have... Rocco's Modern Life for the SNES, maybe Speedy Gonzales, maybe the Jetsons, the Penguins of Madagascar for the DS, Super Star Wars, or there are a couple of Beast Wars games that look particularly sellout and terrible that I've kind of got my eye on. Those are the likely options for tomorrow. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everyone. Peace! Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a nice time. Alright.